Hi Chris, how are you?
Hello,
Nice
how
to
are
see
you? Good to see you, yeah, Tika.
Long time no see.
Yes, long time no see.
Oh,
How's
you look,
everything?
you look more handsome
Oh,
than
thank you.
before.
A little bit more, right? Yeah. So how are things? I just got back from United States actually.
Yeah. So how is your job there?
Yeah, a lot of projects right now. So very busy actually, and you know that there's a lot of big changes, political changes in the United States as well. There's Donald Trump is elected into the office, and Hillary Clinton lost, and then there are also many things that Donald Trump is trying to do to change America right now.
Yeah, I heard about that issue too.
Mm.
And let me guess, I think your vote must be for Trump. Am I
Well,
right?
no, actually, I am a big Hillary Clinton supporter
Oh, how
because
come you are a man but you choose Hillary?
yeah, because I think she's more qualified than Donald Trump, right? I mean, she's a woman, but she has been in the politics for a long time. She's very clever, you know. She has the determination as well, and I think it's about time we have a woman strong president in the United States and in the world to lead this world, to lead the to lead the country in this world.
But personally, even I'm a woman, I prefer man to be a leader. You know why? Because in my point of view, leader is somebody stronger, more courage and more intelligent.
Yes.
And I think women are physically weaker than men. So that's why I'm wondering why you choose women as a leader.
Well, in terms of nowadays, yes, you are right that before, as a leader, you know, you need to have courage, you need to have strength. But nowadays, we don't need that because then we are now doing everything with thinking, right? Everything we do, we make a decision, we have to have a good decision to do it. So we have not. It has nothing to do about strength anymore. It has nothing to do about courage. It's just about making the right decision to make the country a better place.
Do you think men cannot make a right decision?
Man can. So if Hillary and Donald Trump have the same experience, the same background, and everything is the same, and one being a woman and one being a man, I think the chance will be 50-50, or even, choosing by the gender, I would maybe give a slight advantage to Donald Trump. But if looking at the experience, Donald Trump has no experience at all versus a woman, whether she's a female, but she has so much more experience in politics. I think experience beats everything else.
Don't you think that's like break a woman's nature? Because I think woman's nature is not to be a leader, but they want to be led. So I don't know. As a man, don't you think if woman to be a leader, it does not break woman's nature?
Well, I think there is a traditional role that women has, right? As in, like, women takes care of the house, takes care of the family. But nowadays, I think the role has been changed somewhat. That we see a lot of very strong women leaders as well. And women can make a lot of changes, and they can be as strong, and they can be as clever, or even more clever than men, basically. And I believe that women have less distractions. Men get easily distracted very easily, and women has better integrity than men in general.
Okay, I think we talked seriously. This is special cookies from Indonesia. I think you
Oh.
never tried this one. Try.
Thank you. That looks so nice. Thank you for bringing this for me.
But I think if a woman to be a leader, they have to sacrifice their own happiness and even sometimes their loved ones. So I think it will be more complicated for a woman to be a leader. And women use more feeling and emotion than logic. So sometimes they seem what do we call like ambiguous how to lead well. And do you want a leader with that kind misconception?
Well, I think as a leader, you have to sacrifice a lot. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have to sacrifice a lot of time for your family. Traditionally, if women has to take care of the family, yes, then it will take the time from taking care of the family. But when you look, you consider the age, right? I mean, they're all of a senior age, and they don't have their family is all grown up, so there's not so much problem into that. And making decisions based on feelings, I think it's not a bad thing that so we also need to consider the feeling part when we make a decision. Not everything is just rational, right? Sometimes we have to be compassionate. Sometimes we have to solve the problem to consider not just the decision on whether it is right or wrong, but also what are the causes of the decision to be made. For example, a lot of this problem nowadays, I believe, that is caused by the hatred. For example, like different groups they don't think that the other group is right, or they hate another group, and these are not rational anymore. So I think this one we also need to balance that with something with a woman who can give more compassion and can give more feeling to the decision to help solve all the problems that we have around the world.
Yeah, actually, I agree some of your opinions about the woman leader, but I think some of my opinions are also right.
Of course, yes. I think it's just always there's always two sides of the story.
So if someday I become a leader, then you will be of my supporter as well.
If you have the right experience, if you have the right, what it takes, yeah, of course, I'll support you 100%. Definitely.
It's nice. How about the cookies?
Cookies, very nice. Thank you. It's a local Indonesian dish. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just cookies, so I think we have to go dinner. I think you must be very hungry.
I will do that. Yes, let's
Okay.
go for dinner.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bayar apa kita?
Gimana lebih